It was a time when the rivers ran red with the blood of 1,000,000 American dreams, and the hopes of a nation were dragged through the mud till a savior came on to the scene. But it wasn't quite all that he seemed, and kicking and screaming he dragged us all to some Orwellian social extreme. And there was a time when the lawmakers had in their hands all the power of princes and kings, but they just couldn't realize all of their plans, 'cause they never could seem to agree on how to confiscate our liberty, till they finally convinced us to give up our rights in the guise we'd get everything free. Oh, but don't be afraid, no, don't shed a new tear, 'cause this isn't how this story ends. 'Cause someday a man and a place will appear, and the only ones left will be those who believe, and we'll all live together as friends. And it was a time when the stars in the west held the keys to the doors of our moral decay, and while all we could do was fall down on our knees, they were teaching the world a new way, where sex was a game we could play, where there's no right or wrong, so let's all get along, while they took all the Bibles away. Oh no, but don't be afraid, no, don't shed a new tear, 'cause this isn't how this story ends. 'Cause someday a man and a place will appear, and the only ones left will be those who believe, and we'll all live together as friends. But I can recall the sound of my father crying out at the top of his lungs, "This isn't how God had intended for us to live, or to love, or have fun." And I can still hear the words of my mother saying, "God help us if we stay on this path, and could God be sorry for his sacrifice, knowing so few of us will escape his wrath." And then came the time when the children said we are in charge, and their parents' hands were all tied, and while the progressive school boards were all living large, well, the mothers and fathers just cried, 'cause they found out the teachers had lied. They had taught all the children that anything goes, and their parents' own rules don't apply. Oh, you should be afraid, yes, be very afraid, if you haven't made up your mind. 'Cause someday a man with a sword will appear, and if we haven't already died, we'll be in for one hell of a ride. And the weeping and gnashing of teeth will begin, and I sure hope you'll be on his side. Oh no, but don't be afraid, no, don't shed a new tear, 'cause this isn't how this story ends. 'Cause someday a whole brand new earth will appear, and the only ones there will be those who believe, and we'll all live together as friends. Yes, the only ones left will be those who believe, and we'll all live together